So here we are, everybody. It is the press centre of the European Parliament. A quite, well, unprecedented occasion in this particular day post the elections. Marine Le Pen, is giving this press conference. Journalists only in this chamber today. I suspect, and I'm quite sure, that it must be to announce her group, or new grouping in the European Parliament post the amazing success they had in France. She had the votes, but under the rules you can have the numbers, but you also need a diverse population base. So I think that what she's collected enough nationalities, if you will, and I believe that that's what she's going to announce today, which will be quite impressive in terms of the European Parliament.
Bien, mesdames et messieurs, merci de votre nombreuse présence qui démontre l'intérêt que vous portez à nos formations et à notre futur groupe. Nous avons le plaisir aujourd'hui d'être réunis devant vous, le Front National Français que j'ai l'honneur de représenter, le PVV représenté par Geert, le FPO représenté par Harald Wilinski, le Vlaams-Belang par Geert Animas, Matteo Salvini pour la Ligue du Nord, Matteo Salvini pour la Ligue du Nord, non, c'est pas là. Il va pas tarder. Bon, bref, c'est pas grave, il va arriver. Nous sortons d'une réunion qui nous permet de dire que nous n'avons absolument aucune inquiétude sur l'existence future de notre groupe, puisque ces groupes doivent être constitués, vous le savez, à peu près avant la première session qui aura lieu au tout début du mois de juillet. L'existence de notre groupe sera en soi la preuve qu'une Europe des souverainetés, respectueuse et fraternelle, peut exister, doit exister, et que le modèle de l'Union européenne technocratique et totalitaire est d'ores et déjà dépassé. Je vous remercie, je vais passer la parole à Geert Wilders.
Thank you so much, Marine, and once again congratulations with your historic victory in France. I can only be jealous of that. Ladies and gentlemen, the meeting that we had today is certainly an historic meeting. 5 parties from 5 different countries, from France, from Italy, from Austria, from Belgium and from the Netherlands came together in wishing to establish a group. And if I would sum up what the character of the group is, it is a group of parties that fight for sovereignty, for the nation state, for national sovereignty, and against the parties of the Europhiles that are so overrepresented in Europe today, but things will change tomorrow. And as Marine Le Pen very rightfully said, the good thing is that the whole of the demonization that happened both by politicians in our respective parties, but, not to offend you, how could I, also by the press, is ineffective, will not be effective, and will not stop us from forming a party, a group, not a party, a group in the European Parliament that once again fights for the national sovereignty. We will only become stronger. And of course, today we have 5 parties from 5 different countries, and we all know that we need 7. But I am very confident that maybe not tomorrow, but in the next few weeks we will be able to establish 7 parties, at least from 7 different countries. If you ask us which party are you talking to and when and where, of course we will not tell you that. But I'm confident that it will happen, because we believe we are writing history here. We are writing history in the European Union, and we are writing history today. Thank you so much.
In English, if I may, Bruno Waterfield of the Daily Telegraph. It's not just the sort of oligarchs and the conspiracy of the EPP and PES who seem to have a problem with you, Marine Le Pen. It's also people like Nigel Farage, who has 23 seats. He doesn't want to work with you and says that your party has racism in its DNA. I mean, with friends like that, are you really going to be able to make much of a difference here?
M. Farage, je l'appelle pour des raisons de tactique, car il est à la tête d'un groupe et il aimerait bien rester à la tête d'un groupe. Et par conséquent, il aimerait peut-être bien que nous ne puissions pas constituer notre groupe. Eh bien, j'en suis désolé, Nigel, nous allons constituer notre groupe.
Nicola Nielsen, EU Observer. May I have a question also in English to Le Pen? As deputy since 2009, you've drafted 0 opinions, you've drafted 0 reports, 0 amendments, and written 0 declarations. Can you explain why all these zeros, and do you intend to maintain this track record?
Merci à vous tous, mais nous sommes obligés, contraints par les règles de fonctionnement du Parlement, à abandonner cette salle.
Ragazze, guarda cosa pensate.
So everyone, I've just come out of the chamber from the press conference of Marine Le Pen and a new grouping, only to come from the press office in the Parliament to the entrance of the Parliament and this wonderful, incredible manifestation, this protest, anti-fascists, of course, knowing that she was here. It's incredible the trend, it's incredible the gravity of it. That no sooner, it wasn't a press secret that she was going to announce her new group of the right wing, etc. But it's quite interesting mobilization of so many people just right outside the Parliament. The very same place that we were here the other evening with music playing and the concerts and everyone jolly and happy in the good spirit of the European Union, the European Parliament and elections. Interesting times indeed. You know, everyone, in reference to my last video, you know, it's about protests and that, and I think this is just an illustration of the same point, okay? And I think in the modern age, in terms of low turnout of the traditional, very antique method of voting, who says people don't have an opinion? Who says people don't get upset about things? This might be a group of students, anti-fascist students right here, jamming up the traffic in the middle of Brussels, but yeah, they had some provocation to this. I said Marine Le Pen and a new grouping, and beauties like Het Wilders from the Netherlands, etc. But who says that people, or younger people, which I think is a great thing, don't want to voice their opinion? Of course they have an opinion, it's right there in front of you. They just don't vote in the ballot box, but they have an opinion, and if they're not doing it on the street here, they're doing it on the internet, like myself. Anyway, so far so good, and it hasn't been violent or anything, so it's just, it's democracy in action. That's democracy in action right there, whether a person agrees or disagrees.